Hello, hello. How is everybody this Friday evening at 6 p.m. in the Philippines? It's time for Dan and Minnie's Journey. What am I here for? To give away money. Yay! Three of you will win 300 pesos each delivered to your GCash account right after this live is over with. The money mystically, magically shows up in your GCash account. Isn't that nice? Isn't that special? But hey, I have something to talk about. I know you don't want to hear about the expat's story of woe, but I have one to share. I have one to share with you. And I think I will start off by first welcoming in Mawelma, Anime Reyes, 6 million people in the house. Yen Arena's here. Michelle and Peso stopped by to say hi. Charam is close by. Jackie Lou, how do you do? Jackie Lou, are you back in town? Mildred, Manolin Reyes, how are you? Jean Z, Jean God. Hot and sexy here, sweet and spicy, finger licking good. And all the rest that comes with that. God Repairs is here. Journal, stop by to say, hey, 11 million people in the house wanting to win money. Michelle Ann is here. Michelle, how are you doing? Mike, married to a beautiful woman, is close by. Kim is here. Tom Sock. And who else? Nicole Instead family are winners. Winners, chicken dinners. Let's see. Jalen is here. Who'd I miss? I do apologize if I missed someone. Anyway, what I want to talk about is the expat's story of woe. So, how do I break this to you? No, it doesn't have anything to do with you. Well, it does a little bit. So, I go to use my PayPal account the other day to send some money off to one of you. And I discovered, Menge, that and letting me that they unlinked my bank account in the USA from my account. And so strange stuff started to happen from there, right? Not only did they unlink my account, Nicole, but they wouldn't let me transfer any money from my US bank to Man Minnie's account here in the Philippines. So, as most of you know, we had contingency plans for something like this happening. I think I may have I may know what triggered it, right? Abby G, usually there's something behind it when something like this happens. And I think what ended up happening, without going into too much detail, is that Mammy trying to activate her online account in the US from the Philippines. They could see the Philippine IP address, even though she called them numerous times and tried to get the help desk to help her out. It was to no avail, and they became frustrated and started saying, "Hey, who's helping you out over there with answers?" Minnie, she's, you know, she doesn't. She has everything written down, passwords and the like, and all the information that she needs in order to make life happen. But they kept asking more and more questions, for which there are no answers. There were no answers. So anyway, apparently they opted to lock the account. I'm not sure exactly if that's what happened, if that's what transpired to set this domino effect in order. But anyway, the long story short is I ended up with a balance owing in my PayPal account. When you see the scary red show up in your PayPal account, it's pretty unnerving because you see that thing and then you have to go and you have to dissect it to see what happened, why did it happen, blah 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 blah. So anyway, we're not stuck with no money. Thankfully we moved plenty of money into Minnie's bank account as the backup. That was the backup contingency plan, but we only have one bank account in the USA. We did not set up. Everybody said, "Oh, when you're there, set up 2 or 3 or 4, 6 or 8." Really, they charge for those things now. In the US, they charge you like $15 or $30 a month now, depending on who you're banking with. It could be rather expensive if you have several bank accounts going all at once, and they don't call me Discount Dan for nothing. Anyway, that's the expat's nightmare is finally happening. But luckily, my son is on as a joint account holder on Man Mini and I on our bank account. And it should only take one person present in order to straighten the whole mess out. So he'll first make an attempt to call, and then he will go down to the branch if he needs to. He's not that far away. And anyway, it's a bit unnerving. I think the best way, if you're an expat and you're living here in the Philippines, the best way to handle business, you know, I've always thought, is to use cash. Quite frankly, and I've heard a lot of people do this. They return home back to the States or their home country once per year. They load up on cash and they bring over a year's worth of cash. And when that runs out, they head back the following year and go get some more. And so that is ideally, I mean, that's an ideal way of handling it where everybody doesn't have to know, your business. They don't have to know what's going on in your life, right? So anyway, these events would certainly drive a man to drinking, I think, or anybody, a woman too. Right, Abby G? All right. So anyway, I've been sitting here looking for the cards. I finally found them and I've been shuffling them. And then I started counting them and I realized I didn't have all of them. So I had to go search around to see whether I discarded them or what. In Canada, we have banks that are older than dirt, no fees, or veteran, no fees. Yeah, we have those kind of things going on here. I'd rather not have to deal with the whole thing. There's no hold on when I checked it online, I could access my bank account just fine. The problem comes in when trying to transfer money, move it around, other than paying a credit card bill directly. So the first step that I'm going to try and do in order to resolve it, just to get things going again, is I will link one of my credit cards over to PayPal to get that rolling again. And then, of course, I'll rely a little bit more heavily on Gcash until that goes upside down. They'll only let you put so much money on your Gcash account. I mean, what is it, 8,000, something like that? That's hardly enough to tease a person. I have to send out money during this contest, and I guess I'm relaying the story to you in case you're starting to get worried. Oh, Dan promised he was going to give away 12K, and then we've got Stuff the Pig and all this other stuff to do. But we'll make it happen, even if I have to go down to to Western Union or or the other companies and take advantage of their services in order to get money over to you. Gcash will probably be the primary way that I try and handle my business. But in order to do it, I mean, I have to figure out a way to load up to get money into that Gcash account is also challenging. The cash still ultimately has to come from the USA. Pinky Gray, what's going on? John Ray, how are you, John Charam? Pinky Gray, Rona Cease. Pink, what's going on weather-wise up in your part of the world? You're up there north, right? Northern Luzon. And you've been getting hit with storm after storm after storm after storm. Pink, I'm always thinking of you when a storm hits northern Luzon, and I know there are a few others of you that are up there. Oh my goodness gracious, it's horrible. The flooding and all that stuff that's going on. And so these storms, these typhoons seem to be developing a little bit further north than they used to. They used to develop just a little bit north of Mindanao. And now they're starting like mid islands, mid Visayas Islands, Jalen, and then they just go north and they hit northern Luzon and then they bounce over into another part of Asia. Taiwan, China's getting hit terribly. They end up all over um, Southeast Asia. Where before they hit the Philippines and they die out. They'd hit Manila and then they'd be gone. They'd be dissipated. So, I mean, I'm worried about that. I mean, I'm worried about climate change and all that other stuff. What? What do you mean you're worried about climate change? Yeah, I am. I mean, it's obviously something is going on. Crystals is in the house. Hi, the famous, world famous mom, Crystal, mother of 12 children, and Hop, the internationally famous one legged chicken, along with her guapo Sawa Mark, who works tirelessly rebuilding motors on, I don't know, tractors and pavers and things like that for the family with love and blessings. Being that Mark is an engineer, I don't know if he's a formally trained engineer, but mechanical engineer, no doubt. Yeah. He can take apart and understand just about anything. So let's see, what else was I going to talk about? So that's a challenge, it's a challenging thing, and it's a little bit unnerving, but with the help of my son and a few of my friends, we shall overcome. And if not, then we'll be on a plane back to the United States. Oh no. Oh. What? 3 days no electricity and water supply. That sucks, Pinky Gray. That's bad. All right. So since you brought it up, since you brought up the water thing, so they show up today. Things went smoothly. So here's what happened. If you followed the videos, you know that I was putting in another water line, thinking that is going to solve my water pressure problem. It probably won't. It probably is not the smartest thing I've ever done, right? Dan, if you did not know, is the chef in the family. Oh, really? I did not know. I did not know. Um, so now we have two water meters pushing out water. And I'm not so sure the neighbors are too happy about this. I see people peering out their windows at me. Rosie 78, you're not one of my neighbors, are you? I see, yeah, I see people peering out their windows, staring at me when I'm walking down the barangay access road. They're giving me the stink eye, right? The uh, they're giving me the stink eye, like that's the guy sucking up all our water. No, that's the guy who will be sucking up the water because I put in a second line. I put in a second water line to see if it'll help improve anything in the house. LV, LV, LV. You're number one, not number two. Don't ever change. And as everybody knows, LV inverted is the big W, which stands for winner. Yeah, we're going to be, yeah, see, now, Mike, this is a very elementary thing, and you had to bring it up. But in order, see, if you're going to pressurize lines, you have to keep them pressurized. You have to put in a pump. It has to be on continuously. And around here, no, I knew about it that they were unplugging the pump because everybody is so concerned about spending my money, on electricity and things like that. And this is natural. This is a natural Filipino instinct because they know that, higher electric bill, higher water bill equals no food on the table. And so I had to go around, I had to talk to, people individually and say, it'll be okay. I have the extra $5 or so that's going to cost per month to keep everything running. Don't unplug the water pump so that we can keep the lines pressurized. And so Anna G3 is here. And so Anna G3, how many Annas are there in the world, right? Let me see. Anna G, how you be? You're number 3. All right, let me see. I have to give you a blue jacket, right? So you're not too cold. Uh-huh. Let me see. Who else did I miss? I thought somebody else got by me that needed a jacket. Anyway, I will source them out later. So anyway, here's the thing. I've overcome. I want the Western lifestyle. I'm not gonna. I cannot tell a lie. I'm no good at fibbing these days. You can tell when I'm lying, right? Because I do this. I rub my nose and I scratch my head. I scratch my ass and everything else that needs to be scratched. Yeah, there are hundreds of them, thousands of them. And so I can't tell a lie. I like certain comforts, and as long as I could afford to pay the extra $5 or $10, I don't know if that's true any longer since I can't figure out how I'm going to transfer money over here. I might actually have to get on a plane and go back to California. We just got here, and now I have to turn around and go back because we have to bring money over here, at least a year's worth. I don't know if it's going to happen like that. I would imagine that as long as my son is able to withdraw money, then he could send it LBC. That's what I was trying to think about, LBC. So these contest things, right, that are coming up, don't worry, they're still going to happen. I just have to get a little bit creative as to how I deliver this money to you once you win. Anyway, I'm shuffling the cards some more because I was missing 3 in the deck. I wasn't playing with a full deck as usual, and I had to go looking for the other cards. But I did find them set aside from last week, and now they're back in the deck. So I have numbers 1 through 25. By the way, these cards came from DIY, always low prices, and we were in there today picking up a few things. Could not pass the DIY up. Oh, don't forget, I'll post a video. I'm trying to become more of a, I don't know, I keep changing things up, trying to become, you guys know I like to post the shorts. I like to play around with the shorts. What are you if you have no shorts? Right, Viana? Right, Viana Cañas? What are you if you're wearing no shorts, right? So you have to have shorts. You have to have the nice mix. I'm not trying to make $1,000,000 here. I'm just trying to get a little a little 5,000, 6,000 peso paycheck now and again. I'm just like you guys, right? That way I can give the money away to you and we can keep the machine going. So please, please go in and watch the latest Jollibee shorts. Um, and somebody has suggested that, yeah, it would be nice if Jollibee had a beard. Yeah, I agree with you. The hat's nice. The Santa Claus hat is nice. A beard would have been better, you know. Right. Shorts is addictive. That's right, Pink. I've been thinking a lot about what Pink has been telling me to do toys. To do shorts where you're just playing around with toys like bowling toy, the coin dog toy, and different toys like that. I may do that because it sounds like it's fun. But so far, the shorts that I've been doing are the live stream videos, where we've been doing spontaneous stuff, on the fly. I think I'll go live and then you see us driving down the national highway. It's working out okay. I'm getting at least as many views as I do on one of my worst videos, right? So what the heck? What the heck? So what else is going on? There's something else. The water thing. Yeah. So basically, we're just going to take this water line and we're going to do what Mike at Hey Joe Buena Vista Dreamin', his channel. He is saying that just plug it into right before that water tank where the other stuff is plugged into, and I should be good to go. So I'm not going to do anything complicated. I'm just going to make sure that the water pump stays on all the time. The lines remain pressurized, and I'm going to run that second line directly into my 5-gallon water storage tank that feeds into the rest of the house, that feeds directly into the pressure tank, and that should be good to go, right? I may start a Canadian Filipina dating site, no charge for short Filipina till you get married to a Canadian. No charge for short Filipina till you get married to a Canadian. Okay. All right. Well, it's complicated, kind of like starting one of those dating sites. You have to be very, very careful. Watch that video that the Filipina P did on that, right? When she met with Gracie, the attorney, and how they started talking about how strict Filipino laws are regarding such things. I know you're probably joking, but I mean, it's complicated. Minnie Snow is here. Hi, Minnie Snow. Shane, our Raza is here. Hmm. What would you need a dating site for anyway, LV? What are you talking about? What do you don't need, you got men that are busting down your door, right? And women too, right? I imagine. All right, let's see. I'm bouncing around here a lot. The water thing, yeah, that's an extra few bucks a month. And now, with the next issue of how to get money here, I'll work it out. We'll figure out a way. Wait till I share this. Minnie doesn't know. Minnie has been gone most of the day. She had a couple appointments, and she's due back pretty soon. She doesn't know what happened. It wasn't until I tried to transfer money while she was out that I got the stop sign, the big stop sign. Nope, we ain't letting you get any money. No. All right, we're about what? 23 minutes, 11 seconds. Anime, what should we do right now, Anime? What should we do? Yeah, is this going to affect how much money I stuff the pig with? I'm afraid it will. we've been putting an awful lot of money in the pig to make it worth guessing for once it comes time to guess. Yes, it's stuff the pig time. Now, I gave a couple of tips away today for the water guys so they could have snacks. You're supposed to do that, right? I'm just trying to keep up with Filipino custom. So I gave away some of your money to the water guys, the water installers. There were two of them. They did it very, very quickly. 13 million people in the house. We're about ready to draw for a winner, the first winner. Oh, thank you so much, LV Rose, for 8 months of membership. I truly do appreciate it. I truly do. All right, so we got the pig. I don't know how much money is in there. I know that there's more money in here than last time. All right. So the piggy is nicely stuffed. I haven't decided on the date when we're going to be guessing how much money is in the pig. I haven't decided on the date. But the way we're going to do it is it in the description. There will be a link to my email address. This is a better way to do it. Then you will guess how much money is in the pig and send it off to me in the email account, not in any chat. This will lock in the date and the time that you sent the guess in case we have any disputes. And then we'll have a very, very definitive cutoff date to when those guesses will be in, right? So there's no misunderstandings. Fundador, that is one of the finest drinks that a person can have over ice. All right, time to stuff the pig. So here's the pig, and here's the stuffing. I could see myself. Yeah, I could see the pig. Oink, oink. This pig. And here's money, right? Here's money. So we're putting it inside this piggy. All right, here it goes. Stuff. Oink, 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 oink. Oink, oink, oink. Oink. I don't know how much is in there. I just have a feeling that there's more in there than there was last year. You'll have to go look at last year's video to see how much money ended up in the pig. But we'll be doing the same thing. We'll be videotaping Man Minnie counting the money. And we'll make sure if you see anything like Man Minnie slides a little tip in her purse, you let me know. But we're gonna take a video, right? And then we'll post it after the guesses are all in, and then you'll see she's gonna bust it open and she's gonna count. Not bust it open. Look, on this one, the snoot comes off. See? Oh, listen, I don't want to take the snoot off right now. It's too disgusting. But anyway, yeah. What's behind that is money, right? Oh, that's right. I just looked in there. There's plenty of money inside there. I'm gonna put the pig out of the way. Let me put him down. Pardon me while I take the pig for a walk. Oi. There's one thing I hate doing. It's uh, having to clean up after the pig after taking the pig for a walk. Minnie Snow, how are you doing? How's school going, by the way? Menge, how's life in the big city? Didn't you just celebrate a birthday? Happy birthday. I know Minnie Snow's was last month, I think. Anyway, I'm confused. I'm a confused individual. Elvie, don't you have one coming up too, or did you just have one? I can't keep up with all this. I'm telling you, I'm very bad about keeping up. All right, so now there's only 17 million people in the house and 25 numbers to draw from, 1 to 25. Do you guys know what the rules are for winning the money? You have to, it's the person who gets closest to the number that I draw from the center of the deck from 1 to 25 are your choices. It'll be either 1 to 25. I'm going to draw it from the center of the deck. And then when I put start in the chat, I got my phone here, see? When I put start in the chat, then you start guessing. And then I put stop, and then guessing, the time for guessing is over. Oh, your school was good. Are you still going? You didn't drop out, did you? Why is it past tense? My school is good or was good? Was good today. All right. Um, so I hope you all win. Why is it that I only have 20 people in here? Don't you have 20 more friends? Don't you guys have 20 more friends that need 300 pesos? 3 of you are going to win 300 pesos. Annie MC's here after all. Kim is here. We will guess only once. Oh, yeah, that's right. Kim, thank you. That's the other thing. The other thing is you're only going to guess once. There are no ninja channels involved here. We don't roll that way here because we want as many people, individuals to win as possible. No ninja channels. Just whatever you're in the chat with, guess a number, right? Between 1 and 25. Let me give this another shuffle and then we'll get going on the first guess. I may have other stories to share with you, Ramel. I'm not sure. It all depends on what kind of mood I'm in. Right now, I'm in a pretty bad mood. Can you tell? Because of the transfer of money, you know. They really don't want you. I'm telling you, it. You have to know the United States, right? They talk all nice in front of you, blah 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 blah. Freedom this, freedom that, healthcare this, healthcare that. They get you all happy, and then they lower the boom on you. That's how the United States is. They lower the boom on you. I'm surprised how many people uh, fall for the old let freedom ring crap, you know. I fought for freedom. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Thank you. Thank you. I fought so you would be free. Thank you. I appreciate your service. Yes, I do. Uh-huh. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my god. Oh my god, I lost my live chat here for a second. Hang on. I got to bring it up again. I got 40 thumbs up. That helps a lot. I appreciate it. Manny's here. Pinky Gray hanging in there with us. Okay, LV, I've shuffled off to Buffalo. Uh, I should have said I've shuffled off to Niagara Falls, the Canadian side. I have such a weird sense of humor, don't I? Don't I, Mike? Mike, are you still with us, or did you have to leave because you have to go take a phone call from your Asawa, who's also named Elvie, but not the Elvie in the chat? Sure, you're not. Sure, Elvie Rose, you and Mike aren't hooked up. Sure. You've been keeping a secret, haven't you? You've been keeping a secret. All right, let's see if this works. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Yet to find my own Asawa. Why? Why is it so difficult? You're intelligent. You're beautiful. Did I say you were smart, LV? You can earn. You got everything going on. It shouldn't be a very difficult thing to do, right? All right. Rosie's here. Rosie. I don't even know. You shouldn't. Well, men are fickle. You know what I mean? And they're playas. Playas. Boys will be boys. Men are basically dogs. Oof, 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 oof. Rosie 78 channels here. Okay, I is here. Irene and Irish. All right. So remember, one person, one guess. That's how we roll here in the Philippines. That gives everybody a chance to win. I am pulling the card out of the center of the deck. All right, I'm placing it over here to my right. I did not look. I did not peek. I don't know what the number is because that way I can't transmit it to you. Play. Yeah. Exactly. All right. When you see start show up in the chat, then you want to start guessing from 1 to 25. Only one number per person. Then when I say stop, that means stop. All right, let's see. How do I spell start? Start. When you see it appear, you may start guessing. Let's see. Do 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 28 million people in the house. Is that all I got? You think that more people would need money, honey? All right. I'm revealing the winner from this round. The stop has been entered. And now let's see if we have a winner. You're the one that will tell me. You will tell me in the chat who won. And the winning number is 6. Did anybody pick 6, by the way? Did anybody pick 6? Winning number is 6. Winning number is 6 for this round. I'm waiting to see. Letty me. Congratulations, Letty me. You are the winner. Letty me, the number 6. It's all yours tonight. 300 pesos. Coming to your Gcash with the winning number 6. All right. So 30 million people in the house. Congratulations, Letty me. We'll be sending that off soon. I'm going to shuffle off to Niagara. I'm going to shuffle one more time. We're 34 minutes and 54 seconds into the chat. I hope you're enjoying my stories. I always have something interesting to say. And I hope that getting the extra water meter doesn't piss anybody off because people are struggling even to get one water meter, right? LV, oh my God, Dan found out about us. I knew it all along. Come on, I could read between the chat lines, Mike. I could read between the chat lines. All right. Shuffle. And by the way, I think I might have shown a number on the bottom of the deck. I have moved it. So I moved it into the middle of the deck and shuffled one more time. All right, it's 36 minutes into the live stream. I'm getting itchy to give away more money, another 300. And I know there are other stories I wanted to tell you, but I can't remember what they were because I'm so consumed by this money thing. Even though we have plenty of money in reserve, it's a strange thing. I just don't like anybody telling me that I can't have access to my own money. I'm not sure that really is the case, by the way. And so, I mean, there are many, many different ways to slay a dragon, right? There are many, many different ways. Like I said, you always get on a plane, go back to the States, come back with a suitcase of money, and then don't return there for 2 years. I'll be talking to Ma'am Minnie when I see her. I didn't go with her. No. We've been to Ormoc like 3 days in a row, right? Because we had different things we had to do. And one of them was I had a craving for Shakey's pizza. That didn't work out so well. Always when you get a craving for something, then you go and you take advantage of it or you follow up behind it. Turns out to be a total and complete disappointment. Melanie Calapayan, how are you? Hi, Mel. How are you? Nice to see you here. We were just getting ready to go another round on the guess. We already have a winner. That's Letty Me winning 300 pesos. Number 6 was the guess, and number 6 is now out of the deck. So let's do this next round. But remember, do not guess number 6, right? I'm taking a card out of the middle of the deck and setting it aside. I don't know what it is. I didn't look. Okay, so now don't select number 6. It's not in the deck. People will just laugh at you, right? Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Minnie is fine, but she's not here right now. She's on her way back from Ormoc. So here's what we're going to do. When you see start appear in the chat, that's your signal to start guessing for the second 300 peso winner. Of course, letting me know she's out of play now because she has already won. So we try to get as many different winners a night as we can when we do this. And so letting me as won, she will root for you, sit this one out. She chose number 6. That means number 6 is being held out. It is no longer in the deck. And so we're not playing with the full deck. All right. So when you see start, hey, Chow Ram, I didn't put start it yet in there. All right. When I put start in the chat, that's when you start guessing. So when you see it, Des is here. Hi, Des. Then you guys have at it. And then I'll put stop. And when you see stop, that means the time for guessing is over. But I'll give you plenty of time because I need another drink of the Fundador. Madeline Reyes is here. Stop. All right, it's only one guess per person. If you guess any more than that, you're off my Christmas list. No Christmas gift for you. The Grinch is going to visit you with a lump of coal. All right. So what is the winning number? Oh, yeah, I set it aside. So now let's see if we have a winner. I've just got this feeling that we do. I think that I saw it go by. Let's see who the first person was to enter in this winning number. 2. That's 2. 2. 2 is the winning number. And who do we have as the winner? You guys have to tell me. That's how we roll here in the Philippines. Number 2. Do we have a winner? Let me see. I'm looking at my Nicole instead. No, Sis Nicole. Yahoo. Well, did I not say you were the lucky ones? Nicole instead. Didn't I say, Nicole, that you were the lucky ones? You've been winning just about every contest that I've seen you on YouTube. You have won. And so why should it be a surprise to me? It's not really that you are the big winner tonight. Folks, don't forget to back me up. And no, not back me up over a cliff. Just back me up and make sure you send your GCash number to me so I don't have to search around so much for it. I'm sure I have letting me in Nicole instead, but just do it to amuse me, and to honor me, and acknowledge my elderly state. my memory loss. I was going to read a story about the Philippine something or rather, the Philippine economy, and I just Beth is here. Hi Beth, how are you? Des is here. Hey, I thought I saw you today, Des. We were coming down the national highway. No, that was yesterday. We were coming down the national highway, and I thought I saw you holding a baby. I'm not sure. Were you out there Were you out there on the national highway yesterday, Des? I can't remember. Sometime in the early afternoon, maybe not. I said, "Hey, man, Minnie, is that not Des?" And she said, "Not." So we're not near Dez's house. I said, "Maybe." I said, "Maybe she moved. Maybe we're near there. I don't know." So anyway, I don't think it was you, Des. Though now that I think about it, but it looked like you for a moment there. All right, let's see. Economy, yeah, the powerhouse. Yeah, I know I've been patting myself on the back for getting all these predictions right lately. None of them would interest you. The only one that would interest you uh, has to do with the opening of the Economic Development Office. Oh, you're moving to Hilapantanan. Hilapata, I can't say it. Hilaptanan. 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 Hilapnitan. We're moving to Barangay Hilapnitan. Okay. All right. Sounds like a nice place to live. Anyway, about Elon Musk and the United States, collaborating on a global economic development office opening up in Manila in 2025. And you know why that is, right? They want to build a launching pad there. They want to build a launching pad and launch people off into Mars from the Philippines. No passport required. Oh, that's your place. Okay. Kilaptanan is our place here, Dan. Okay. Yeah, so that's, of course, that's big economic news, but a couple of you panicked saying, oh, we're becoming more like the USA. Well, part of your culture is the USA. Hilap Netan. Oh, okay. Thank you for helping me out with the phonetic pronunciation. Pronunciation. Hey, guys, you're like the United States already. You always have been, you know. Come on, Rosie. You know that. That's why I adapted so well. And that's why you adopted me so easily. It's because we're the same blood. I mean, you guys know my last name is Filipino, right? Herrera. I mean, that's a very common name. There's Herrera Street or Herrero Street in Manila, for crying out loud. In fact, some of your teachers, right, that you went to school here in Baybay City, last name Herrera. Oh, my goodness gracious. That's a Filipino name. All right. I mean, actually, it's a Spanish name, but it's the Filipino adaptation of that name. We're 45 minutes into the live stream. I got one more draw to do. We've given away so far 600 pesos. We only have 300 left in the bank. I was going to spend it on booze, but quite frankly, I'd rather give it away to you so that you can add it to your Christmas fund, or something like that. I don't know what Christmas is going to be like for you, but having rice on the table is a good thing, I would think. So I'm happy about giving away this money. And like I said, December 6th, we'll be giving away, in case you don't know, let me remind you, right, before we go on for this last pick, this last winner. What does Mike say? Dan, the Philippines is nothing like the USA. The people are way different in the Philippines. Well, that part is true. I'm talking basically that, fast food places, and things like that, hotels, infrastructure. You can go into certain parts of certain communities in the Philippines and not even realize that you've left the United States. You know the areas I'm talking about: Ayala, IT Park, BGC, Makati, Angeles City, Clark. There are a whole bunch of different places. Jason is here. Merry Christmas in advance. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's coming like a freight train, isn't it, Jason? Christmas will be here. And so on December 6th, we'll be giving away 12,000 pesos at 500 pesos a throw. Now, how I'm going to get it to you, I have no idea yet. It might take me a couple of days in order to get the winnings out. I want you guys to prepare for that. So if we do the 6th and I start after the live stream, I start sending the money out, it might actually take until the 8th to get all the winnings out there. That means that 24 people will win 500 pesos each. Oh my goodness gracious. That's a lot of dough. That is a lot of giveaway. And then we still have Stuff in the Pig, right? And I don't know when we're going to be guessing. I don't know if we're going to be guessing, Glinda, on that same day or not. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we're going to start the guessing on the 6th or not, but it sounds right. It sounds like the right thing to do. I mean, it resonates with me. Does it resonate with you? Does December 6th also sound like the day we start guessing on how much money is in the pig? How are you, Glinda? Team Marquette. 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 How do you say it? Can you give me the phonetic pronunciation of that? All right. Just joking. 38 million people in the house. Why? Who's live right now giving away money? Why are you guys coming in late? Why are you guys, whose channel are you bouncing in and out of? Who else is giving away money? Someone else is. All right. We're almost ready to go. I'm just nervous. I'm just trying to give this. So now when you guess this time, number 6 and number 2 are not in the deck, and you're guessing from the number 1 to 25. You're omitting 6 and 2 because they were held out because those numbers have already won. And so it's only one guess per person. And so if you're here, that's only one guess per person. If you try and guess more than once, you're going to be disqualified, and I'll forbid you from getting candy canes or something for Christmas. All right, I pulled that final pull out of the middle of the deck, and now all I have to do is put start in the chat. And as soon as you see that show up in the chat, then you could start guessing what number you think between 1 and 25 without guessing 6 and 2. So if you guess 6 and 2, we're just going to laugh at you because they're not in the deck. I'm not playing with a full deck. They're out. They're out of play. And so 1 to 25, but don't guess a 6 and don't guess a 2. As soon as you see start appear in the chat, you may start guessing. And then when you see stop appear, you may stop guessing. All right, let's see what happens. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm seeing numbers pop up all over the place. But is there a winning number in the bunch? Is there a winning number in the bunch? We're going to find out right now. Stop is entered. All right, let's see what we got. See what we got for a number. I'm revealing it the same exact time as you're seeing it. The number is, whoa, that's a larger number. So that's number 23. Number 23 is the winning number. Let's see if anybody won. You're going to have to tell me because, quite frankly, I'm too lazy to even look. You have to tell me if somebody chose number 23. Abby, what? Are you talking Abby G? Oh, my goodness gracious. I am shocked. Abby G, congratulations. Oh my goodness. Abby G from Manila is the winner. Abby G from Manila is the third and final winner of 300 pesos. Where did everybody go? Everybody disappeared so fast. Remember, I like to throw an extra winning thing out there occasionally. But how can you possibly win if you're not here? Because there's 27 million people in the house. A minute ago there were 38 million. You guys all left. So how about we do this? Why don't we have one more? So I got 3, 6, 9. Just for fun, let's pull one more for Lorraine. Why are you late, Lorraine? Let's pull one more for 100 pesos, and then I'll have 1,000 even. Tell you what, we'll make it a little bit more than that. We'll make it 100. Let's see. I know I have an uneven number in my Gcash, so maybe I think it's 144. That's what I got there left. So I've got 369. I've got 1,044 in my Gcash. Let's pull a 144 peso winner. It's for fun, right? 22 million people left in the house. A lot of our friends bailed on us, not knowing that I was going to do this again. So they're going to miss out on this opportunity to win 144 pesos. Now, we're going to do this quickly before they get back. So don't choose 6, 2, and 23. They're out of play. And if you already won, you can't participate. You're a winner already. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So for 144 pesos, I'm going to pull another card out of the center of the deck and set it aside. And when you see start appear in the chat, you may start guessing, but not before then. Ready? As soon as you see it appear, you may start guessing for 144 peso. Stop has been entered. Only one guess per person. Viana, you didn't guess twice, did you? Ramses is here. All right, so this last one's for 144 pesos. Let's see if we have a winner on this last one. Number 5 is the winner. Do we have a winner? Number 5 for 144 pesos. Do we have a winner? I will wait. I will wait to look in the chat to see. Jerry from South Texas is here. Anna G is the winner. Anna G. You win 144 pesos. See, it pays to stick around, right, Anna G? All right. Anna G3. Yahoo, 144 pesos on its way to you. Hey, can you all do me a favor? Make sure that you send me your Gcash account number. Please do it now if I don't already have it. Anna G, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I have yours. Make sure you send it to my PM me in Messenger, and I will appreciate it. Folks, that's about a wrap. We're not quite at an hour. We're probably 5 minutes early. I'm out of stories. Congratulations to all the winners. Everybody have a great rest of your weekend. I'll have a video coming out tomorrow. We shall see everybody later. Bye-bye.